Folks, in this module, we're going to address another first aid favourite, choking. Now, the first thing that we need to realise is that there are two types of choking, a partial choke and a full choke. The trick is telling them apart. Now, a casualty who is partially choking is able to cough. A person who is fully choking, you've guessed it, isn't. If you come across a casualty who's going bright red, their eyes are streaming, they're coughing, they're spluttering, maybe they're vomiting, well, they are partially choking. But most people's default reaction to this would be to run over, shout they are choking, and start smacking them on the back. Now, there's no harm in this, but just bear in mind, if somebody is coughing, they're dealing with the problem. Should you come across a partially choking casualty, try to calm everybody else down and encourage the casualty to do some nice big coughs. If I'm dealing with a casualty who's going very, very quiet, they're perhaps clutching at their throat like this or pointing at their back, again, look for environmental clues. Is it lunchtime? Am I in a restaurant? That is the life-threatening full choke, and we need to get into action. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to ask my casualty if they are choking. And before you laugh at me, we do this for a very good reason. If they can answer you, they're not choking. If they can answer you but they're coughing and spluttering, then it's a partial choke. Encourage them to cough. If they can't answer you, they look panicked, they're very quiet, or maybe they're giving you some of these signs, we know what we're dealing with. So firstly, I want to encourage them to cough. They're not going to be able to do that, but it's keeping the brain focused on doing something. And as soon as I've loosened what's in the throat significantly, they can start to cough it up. Then they're going to take over dealing with the problem. So whilst encouraging them to cough, I want to deliver 5 hard back blows between the casualty's shoulder blades. Now, please remember, folks, these are not back slaps. They're going to be ineffective. This is a strike. And I want to deliver that with the heel palm of my hand hard between the shoulder blades. And I want to do this 5 times. Very important that I support my casualty from the front. I don't want them to fall over. I don't want to be chasing them around the room. I want to offer support from the front, bend them slightly forward, and deliver 5 hard back blows. If the item hasn't become dislodged after 5 back blows, I'm going to move on to my next technique, stomach thrusts. All this technique aims to do is to create an artificial cough, shoot a volume of air up and try to dislodge the item from the inside. So I'm going to make a fist, putting my thumb in the center of the fist. I'm going to drive that into my casualty's stomach, roughly between the belly button and where the ribs meet at the bottom here. You've got quite a wide surface area. But like CPR, don't overthink the technique. Done is far better than perfect. So my fist is driven into the stomach. My strong hand is going to come around and over the top. Then you're going to do exactly what it looks like you're going to do, and you're going to squeeze them. But as you do, you're coming up ever so slightly. So think of it as drawing a capital J. I'm going to go in and up. You have to be in close to your casualty when you're doing this. I'm not able to do it from a distance. Please do not stand directly behind the casualty when you do this for obvious reasons. Stay to the side. That's also going to help me have a clear view of the face, the mouth, and the airway. I'm going to once again give 5 stomach thrusts. If the item hasn't come out after 5, I'm going to go back to deliver 5 back blows to 5 stomach thrusts to 5 back blows, and repeat. Remember, with choking, folks, it's that rule of 5. At the earliest available opportunity, somebody needs to have phoned the emergency services. If my casualty has been starved of oxygen for any amount of time, there is a possibility of brain damage. They will need to go and get checked out at a hospital. Secondly, I'm quite likely to have injured them when I've started to give them stomach thrusts. At any time, should my casualty go unresponsive through lack of oxygen to the brain, then I need to give them CPR.